Mungu ni mwema na kila wakati. Baada ya misa inayofanya hivyo, sina budi isipokuwa kutoa shukrani kwa Father ambaye ametuongoza kwa hobby, na pia kwa mafadha wote ambao wamekuja hapa kushirikiana na sisi. Tunashukuru sana na naomba tuwapigie makofi tafadhali. Asante sana. Sasa kama tulivyoambiwa na Father, huu ni wakati wetu wa kusoma eulogy na pia kupeana tributes kwa mpendwa wetu Peter Brian Gatungu Maina. Kwa hivyo tutaendelea na hiyo ndio tusichukue wakati, na nitamuita Edwin Kabebe atusomee eulogy. So Edwin, please come and read the eulogy for us.
Eulogy for Brian Peter Maina Gatungu. Early life. Wednesday, 13th May 1992, is a joyous day for our family. Godfrey and Carol Maina was gifted with the firstborn son, and the entire family broke into celebration. His sister Renee followed 5 years later. The parents were keen on giving their children the best and founded the family on strong Christian values in the onset. Brian was baptized on 19 September 1992 at St. Joseph Catholic Church, Jericho. And his godfather, Julius Gatungu, was a strong pillar from his childhood. In March 2002, he received the first Holy Communion sacrament at Divine Mercy Catholic Church. He received the sacrament of confirmation in October 2006. Education. At the age of 5 years, Brian started school at Wanjanjin Kindergarten and later moved to Mankan Academy, where he successfully completed his primary school in 2006. In 2007, he joined Light Academy for his high school studies. Career. Brian had a deep passion for IT and pursued various certifications locally before leaving for university. He proceeded to University of South Australia, where he graduated with a bachelor's in information technology in 2017. On completing his studies, he proceeded to work for different organizations both in Adelaide and Brisbane. Brian had an eye for business and always explored different business opportunities. He was an ardent Manchester United fan for many years. However, he decided to change his approach to Newcastle United, but deep down, we all know he was a Manchester United fan. Family life. In 2018, Brian had the privilege of being the godfather to Liam J. Kichunga, a role that he undertook wholeheartedly with heart. He wanted the best for Jay, took time to nurture, teach him basic skills, and they shared many moments with him. Brian led an active life committed to healthy diet and body fitness. However, in November 2021, a checkup for what seemed like a minor discomfort disrupted his life and was immediately put on regular treatment at the Flinders Medical Center. He underwent surgery in 2022 and recovered well before the end of the year, before the treatment. In December of 2022, Brian, together with his sister Elaine, visited Kenya for the festive holidays. This afforded him the opportunity to visit both family and friends. In January 2023, he returned to Adelaide and thereafter relocated to Melbourne in February. Interestingly, even though Brian had relocated, his close friends took flights and visited him every weekend just to catch up. The last visit was on Tuesday, 7th March by George. A friend who was on a short transit in Melbourne, but still found time to catch up with Brian. Friday, 10th March was a normal day for Brian, who did his regular chores. Spoke and connected with family and friends as usual. On Sunday, 11th March, his sister noticed that it had taken very long for him to wake up. She decided to check on him, but on getting to his bedroom, she noticed that he was not responsive. She immediately contacted the medical authorities, who confirmed that Brian died peacefully in his sleep. Brian lived a full and happy life. We shall meet again. May your soul rest in peace.
Asante sana Edwin kwa kusomea hiyo eulogy. Sasa tutaenda kwa tributes, na tribute ya kwanza itakuwa ya baba ya Brian, na Godfrey Maina. Todo luego tribute a Brian, Godfrey Maina.
God is good. All the time. Tumsifu Yesu Kristo. I stand here to read a tribute to my son, whom I really changed from day one when God gave him to us as a present. And indeed, he grew to be a fine young man. When I say fine, I mean exactly that. He was a fine young man. Yes, he lived 30 years. But as a family, we know that Brian lived his life. The things we discussed with him towards the very recent. He was a man that personally, he was more of a business partner because of things we discussed with him in 30 years. I must say that Brian lived his life. He did what he wanted. And I know God knows that, and maybe that's why he took him to rest. So I read the tribute. From the day God gave you to us, you became a source of happiness in our life, both immediate and extended family. In your early age, like any other child, you had the usual mischief, which your mom and I managed with love as it was part of growing up. Years later, you could be such a reasonable child, hardworking, both at home and in school. And this was resulted in his performance in school. You are darling to all of us, but the way you conducted yourself. Your generosity, which many of us and most of his friends will attest, and concern for others from childhood and throughout your life was unmatched. I recall many times you would help without wanting to be known and desiring praise. You truly be the virtue of charity. Spiritually, you did not struggle sharing your love for God as you have received all the relevant sacraments in the church. May God, whom you love and acknowledge, reward your good works, and may you in communion of saints continue interceding for us. You remain true in our hearts and minds, and the Lord grant you eternal repose. Amen.
Thank you, Maina, for being so strong. You also be able to say something about your son. And we're now going to call upon Maina, the mother to Brian, to give a tribute. I can see the tribute will be read by Maggie by Twitter.
God is good, and all the time. My name is Maina, a friend to the Mainas. I'm going to read a tribute to Brian on behalf of his mother and friend, Maina. My dear son, like any other boy growing up, Brian was playful and got into trouble enough times with his teachers due to his comical mischief. He helped me with house chores, loved cooking, and won several culinary competitions with his meat cuisines. We actually thought he would become a chef. He kept the passion for good food to the last day. Those who visited his house can attest to it. I believe many can attest to it. Brian had a deep concern for family and friends close to him. He was a strong defender and support to his sister and foes younger than him. If you clicked and got into his chemistry, it was easy to get into conversation with him. He had a special bond with his grandparents and treated each of them uniquely, as he took time to engage with them on long phone calls in Swahili and Broken Kikuyu. He wanted the best for us. He always appreciated our efforts as parents for working with him and would remind us quite often of his gratitude. I always retaliated by saying, Brian, you have made me a proud mom with no regrets at all. Brian was big-hearted, very generous, and supported many causes from an early age. As a young member in a small Christian community, he was always available for the visits to the needy. When he started working, he was clear on his obligations to support projects back at home, and this he did anonymously. When Brian decided to move to Australia, he held several meetings with us as his parents and assured us that he was clear on his goals. Brian discussed his dreams openly with us and was good at calling out potential misses if he thought our ideas were going to fail. Brian is a warrior. Brian is a man of very strong character and faced life challenges bravely with optimism. Brian impacted my life greatly, and I consulted him on many decisions. He taught me through his actions, especially when it came to forward planning. We had a nickname for each other and knew when to use them. I thank God for the opportunity to bring up a fine young man for the past 30 years. This is a difficult separation, and I prefer to keep the fond memories of good times I shared with my son. Fare thee well, Brian. I have the hope that one day we shall reunite again. Mom loves you. Thank you.
Thank you, Maggie, for reading the song. Thank you, Carol, for putting in such beautiful words about your son. We're now going to go to Elaine, a sister to Brian. Elaine, please come Mr.
Before I contribute, say something small. This is going to be really hard to say, but thank you. The last month we were in Melbourne. Thank you for those weeks. We got to spend time together. We got to get a routine. Thank you for those nights. Thank you for the days. Thank you for the drive. And for always being there for me. Thank you for being my protector. I know too well that I may wake up one day, it can be today, wanting to knock on your door. I know I might get to a place where I'll call you. But thank you so much for always answering my call whenever I need to call you. Thank you so much for everything that you've done. This is going to be part of it, and you're going to watch it for us.
Yes, Christian. My name is Christopher. I'm married in Gatungu. Brian and Elaine call me Auntie. I'll read her tribute to her brother. My dear brother, a few days ago, I remembered a question some of my friends used to ask me. How do you actually survive living with your big brother? They were always in shock each time they realized that I live with my brother all of my adulthood. I definitely had plenty of reasons not to live with you, my brother, if I kept count of your top-notch bullying as we grew up and all the arguments that we had. I remember how you and me were the ultimate tag team when it came to bullying me because I couldn't reach the light switch. I should have taken this crime in account each time we renewed a lease. I should have also taken to account how you come back from boarding school with a mission to annoy me and teach me how to fight, because you must have thought I was your fellow bro. Maybe I chose to leave with you because you have always been my emergency bank account since I was in high school. As soon as I got a phone, Dad and Mom would give me credit that they thought lasted me for ages. What they didn't know is that I probably blew through my phone credit in a few days when my brother would always swoop in and buy me at least 2,000 shillings worth of credit. I tried my best to use it wisely, but those who know me tell me I should work in customer care because I'm always on calls. Brian knew it, so even after being shocked and quarreling me for blowing through that 2,000 shillings so quickly, he'd still send me some more. When I came to Aussie, Brian proved even more that he was my bottomless emergency bank account. I called him my sponio. Don't be fooled though, my sponio forced me to be accountable for each dollar that I borrowed. My Australian family can attest to that. Brian would always pay for everything and send a text afterwards with my outstanding debt. We used to call my debt Denia China, which, as you all know, inalipopolepole. I am very proud to announce Denia China was paid out in February. However, Brian, being Brian, always bought things and paid for bills in advance, so Deni ilifufuka. Maybe I stayed with you for as long as I did and how you always do house shopping. We always argued because whenever you went shopping, your receipts always looked like you shopped for a soccer team. It worked out because you introduced me to good quality brands. We hardly ever ran out of anything, and you would buy interesting Amazon gadgets for the house. Maybe I stayed with you because you always made space for me to be myself and found ways to help me achieve my goals. I saw this when I told you and Roy I wanted to get a place of my own for the first time in 2021. What most people don't know is that Brian kicked me into that house by force, because the day before I moved in was when he got his first biopsy, and when we knew that swelling was going to be something more. I was ready to cancel the move and told him I wasn't going anywhere, but he promised me everything would be okay, and he told me to leave my dream. As I look back, I think my response to my friends was somewhere in the lines of, it's always been me and Brian. Even in the moments we wanted to kill each other, we always knew there is nothing that could ever change. He was my built-in person for the good and the bad times. I can't say much more, but I will miss celebrating our birthday. My birthday was always our birthday because you hated celebrating your birthday, and you knew how much I loved birthdays. I'm not saying goodbye because you better still send me a sign or some cryptic message when I need you. You'll find a way, you always do. Your sister, Elaine.
Thank you, Elaine, for making a great effort to say some words about your brother, despite what you're feeling. Thank you, Isabel, and thank you, Olga, for assisting her. Now we shall go to the final tribute sasa ya Winnie Jerry, ambaye ni kazi ya Brian. Karibu. Winnie.
Tumsifu Yesu Kristo. To my dear cousin, big brother Brian, I will always remember you as my confident motivator and brother who always challenged me to explore new opportunities and not to be afraid. Growing up, we spent holidays and weekends together. I look back and remember all the mischief we did and how we always get in trouble. I remember when you moved to Australia, you called me and told me you were sick and having a great time. We shared how we balanced school, work, and life. I struggled with IT classes and Brian was always there to help. Anytime I was planning to make a huge purchase, Brian was always there to give me his pros and cons and always followed his recommendation. I will miss our long conversations, the meals we shared, which made our days better, and mostly how we commented on Anglican posts, Kenyan politics, and comedy. I will keep and share the memories and experiences we had to our future generations. Your legacy will never be forgotten. I am proud of you that you achieved all the goals and everything you wanted to achieve. To the congregation, thank you for all the love and support. We do not take it for granted. May the Lord bless you. As we start this next chapter, please keep the family in your prayers. Rest well, my dear brother. You will forever be in my heart. I love you very much, Winnie.
Thank you, Winnie, for your very beautiful tribute. Thank you, Teresa, mother to Winnie, for assisting her. Now we go to the friends. friends of Brian, and we'll start with Ian and Gine.
Gazu, the name we call each other, slang for brothers. Born 2 weeks apart, I have known my big brother for 17 or so years, basically more than half my life. We began as reincarnates, and his transitioning to manhood together bonded us for life. We began to fight through life together, advising each other at different stages. We shared a love for hearts. Brian always gave me support and strength, even from miles away in Australia, during my toughest times when I moved to Germany. He taught me great chastity and humility in his ways. Even through his illness, he stayed strong. I remember after his surgery, we had a video call, and at that time I had broken my nose while playing rugby that had me also undergo surgery, and Brian was like, "Pona Arako with Australia." He did not even worry about his own sickness. He always gave me a lot of life and hope. Brian chased life with zeal and no regrets. He achieved what very few had done at his age. As fathers say in the Mass, immortality is not measured by wealth or mass, but the lives one has touched. Brian has touched many lives. He was a true father, brother, son, and silent leader to me. He will forever be remembered as the man of steel. Brian was a generous man and a family man. He once sent me a gift of a flight ticket to Adelaide to reunite with my sister, who had just given birth to my nephew Lee and Jay, his godson. He not only cared for me as a friend, but also about my family, supporting my sister Sharon, cousin Roy, and brother-in-law Brian who settled in Australia. We have lost a legend, but gained an angel in heaven. I cannot imagine what the family is going through. Rest well, my brother. I promise to continue your legacy here on earth and take care of your family, your sister Elaine, and your parents, like you did for me, till we meet again. To Brian and Brian, his Australian family.
God is good. All the time. And all the time? My name is Roy. I'm going to read my tribute to my dear brother Brian. Never in 1,000 years would I have thought I would write this. My relationship with Brian was one of tough love. He wanted what was best for me, and not just me, but many who he held close to his heart. And he knew that this would only happen if he said what needed to be said, even if it never made you happy. Brian was a selfless and kind young man, welcoming to everyone who sought help from him. Brian never wanted to see anyone struggle, most importantly, his dear sister Elaine, who he loved very much. Brian took me as his brother, and it did always feel like I had a big brother. We lived with Brian for over 2 years, and even when he was finding a house to move into in Melbourne with his sister, he said, "There has to be an extra room here for Roy Dad." Brian was a guy full of banter. He would just throw shade at you for a laugh, and even if you didn't find it funny, he would laugh so loud that you wouldn't resist to laugh. I remember we used to nag our sister Elaine a lot. We would call her names like, "Hey, Buddha, Radhe, bro," which would irritate her. But deep down, we all knew that it was just for laughs. Brian had a great passion for music. Most importantly, Gengeton. He would not fathom how people did not support Kenyan music. Every time a new song was released, Brian would send it to our group called The Men to ensure everyone played it. When friends came over to our house and Brian played a song and you hadn't listened to it, that was like a free sign-up to a night of banter. Brian would say, Buddha, go down, man. Keep in mind, the song has just been on YouTube for half an hour. His love for music was really unmatched. I know for a fact that Brian would want us to celebrate the great life he lived. Though short, it was the best. If he did see any of us shed a tear, especially the group of guys we call the men, he would call us lambistic and puny. So, Brian, just for you, I will be strong. We will all be strong. I will keep my head up high.
I will take care of our sister Elaine. I will check up on mom and dad because I know how much you love them. Rest easy, Bridget, or as you always tell me, around 2 brother.
My name is Brian. Brian's friend. It seems like I've known Brian my entire lifetime, but I met him when he came to pick me up from the airport in 2017 in Australia. He was full of life, and with the drive to the house, he pointed outside, showed me all the suburbs and key places of Adelaide. We shared the same name, Brian. 2 Brians together, what could go wrong? He became Brian, and I was Brian. We instantly clicked the first day. I remember when I got to his house, I was so impressed with what he had achieved at such a young age. And every time I complimented him, he would say, "Don't worry, I will help you build and you'll get here." That is how I got to know Brian as humble. He was always humble from there onwards. He made sure I settled well in Australia quickly, giving me all the knowledge he had acquired in the years he had been there. Since then, we became brothers. I consulted him on every decision I made, and also later on, he consulted me on every decision I made. The opportunity came for me to appoint a godfather for my son, Liam. I could not think of a better role model for my son, Liam, other than Brian. He was the best godfather for my son, and my son will definitely miss him a lot. He would pick Liam up, take him for drives over the weekend, buy him all the cool toys he could, and compete with me as a father, and he outdid me. I learned so many things quickly from Brian, but one thing I know he never compromised on is hard work and enjoying life. He balanced the two so seamlessly. Come to think of it, Brian had achieved everything he had ever set his sights on. He worked hard to finish his uni, get his permanent residency, become an Australian citizen, and also starting his business and running it efficiently. Brian was very brilliant, generous, warm, friendly, hardworking, and had a great sense of humor, as Roy attested. He was humble and he loved technology. We had so many great times, and I will miss you, my brother.
Tributes, tutaenda kwa announcements, ndio tuambiwe kutoka hapa tutaenda wapi, na kwa sababu sijui geography hapa sana, nitamuita Maina ambaye tulikuwa tunasaidiana kwa hii kazi ya MC, alafu baadaye tutafanya vote of thanks, alafu tutamaliza baada tuchukue kingine. Karibu George.
Asante sana MC. Geography hapa sio ngumu sana. Kutoka hapa kwa mlango hii main gate, kuteremka namna hii ni kitu kama mita 500 hivi, alafu utaingia upande wa right. Lakini badala ya kushinda pengine ukienda na gari, unaweza kuteremkia hapa. Ukitoka ile mlango hapo kuna njia inateremkia hapa, kwa sababu kwa kina Brian hapa tutaibwa. Mungu amlaze mahali pema peponi. Thank you.
Asante sana George. Tunashukuru Mungu sana kwa kutuonyesha leo. Hatusemi mvua isiendelee kunyesha, lakini tunafurahia haitanyesha leo, kwa hivyo utakuwa rahisi kutembea kwa mguu. Na sasa mwisho kabisa, sababu ya baraka zile tumepata leo na wakati tulikuwa tukitayarisha kumlaza Brian, ningetaka kutoa shukrani na nitaita Anthony Milango atupe word of thanks. Karibu Anthony.
Maina. Maina. Dishode. Itu digabu. Buku mushi yule digabu wa ibu. Kawata bebe. Buku mushi. Ada mana apa? Nataka kuanza kushukuru Mungu kwa sababu ya siku ya leo. Kuwezesha kufika hapa, kutoka safari ndefu kutoka Nairobi mpaka hapa. Wengine wengine vile mnaona wametoka Australia, wengine wametoka nchi zinginezo wameweza kufika hapa. Pia nishukuru kanisa hapa kwetu nyumbani St. Lucia na kanisa pale Nairobi mahali tunaishi kule Apostles, kwa sababu ya kuandaa hii misa na pia sababu ya kuandaa misa pale nyumbani karibu kila siku kutoka ile siku gana niliwaka. Nashukuru kabisa zaidi kwa huo upendo na kwa kupenda jamii ya Maina na Karo na pia tunataka kushukuru hii familia ya mapadre, kwa sababu leo kuna mapadre wengi, siwakaa kama familia. Tunawashukuru sana mapadre kwa sababu ya kufika hapa. Wengine tuko nao kule Nairobi, wameungana na wale wako pande hii ya Nyeri. Tunashukuru sana kwa sababu kuja hapa kuungana na sisi kusherehekea sherehe yetu ya kufana sana. Jumuiya zile tumekuwa nazo kule Nairobi, CMA, CWA, pia hapa nyumbani kumekuwa na jumuiya zilikuwa kutoka kwa baba yetu. Pia tunashukuru sana kwa sababu ya kuungana na familia. Kabla nipongeze kwaya ama tushukuru kwaya, wale tumekuwa nao Nairobi, tumekuwa na misa kila siku, ijapokuwa ile siku haijawezekana. Na kwa hiyo mikutano zetu zote, Katekista Francis amekuwa na sisi. Katekista Francis anatuchezea hiyo organ leo ama hiyo piano leo hapa. Ametoka Nairobi akaja hapa, amekuwa na sisi kila siku. Shukrani sana Katekista. Kwa baba yetu hapa, sisi hatuna la kusema ila ni pongezi. Hata tukiona huko Nairobi hatuipi kama nyinyi. Tunashukuru sana. Kuna pale Maina na Karo wanaishi, panaitwa balozi. Kumekuwa na balozi community, watu wa majirani, marafiki. Kumekuwa kuja kwa wingi kutoka tarehe 12 mpaka juzi wakati mkutano uliisha. Wamekuwa na jamii ya Maina. Hata wakati Maina na Karo ilibidi wasafiri Australia, walizidi kushirikiana na sisi na tukashirikiana kabisa. Wakatushikilia, tukaomba pamoja na tukaona upendo mwingi sana. Hao wakina dada, wazee, hata watoto wa balozi, pokeeni shukrani zetu. Hapo balozi pia amekuwa na timu, ile timu ilikwenda kuongoza. Wakati padre yuko, tulikuwa na watu wanaitwa praise and worship. Wale walikuwa wanakuja, tunaomba pamoja nao, kushirikiana nao. Hatujaisikia ama tukafikia kuna pengo lolote kwa sababu padre anakuja kusherehekea misa. Hiyo kikundi cha worship na sisi hapa kushirikiana na sisi cha praise and worship, pokeeni pia shukrani zetu. Marafiki wa Mama Brian, colleagues, wale wanafanya kazi na wao, wamekuja kwa wingi na wakashirikiana nasi katika hii mipango yote, katika hii mikakati yote. Pia tuwasahau kuwashukuru. Tumetaka pia kuwashukuru wale wote wamehakikisha leo tuko na usafi, tukienda pale kutusaidia, tuko sawa. Wale wanatupikia, na taraji tutapata kitu ya kula na kunywa, tunashukuru pia. MC wetu pia, hatuwezi msahau. Huwa anafanya kazi kama kikampuni, hana maneno mingi. huyo ndio huwa tunafanya kazi na yeye wakati tuko na sherehe ile ya mwaka MC wetu kila saa mbaya, lakini huwa halikui. Nafanya kazi ya kusaidia. Asante sana kwa MC. Kwa sasa nataka kusoma kitabu moja tu kutoka familia Maina na Karo. Hii ni shukrani yao kwetu sisi wote. Niomba tu ni tupatie dakika moja tu nisome alafu tuweze kumaliza. As a family, we would like to say thank you to everyone who unknowingly showed up for Brian in the last 1.5 years. You may not have known it, but you sprinkled a little bit of sunshine to us in those dark days. We'd also like to say a big thank you to the amazing nurses at Flinders Hospital, Australia, both at the private and main hospitals. The nurses definitely matched up to Brian's banter at all times and made sure that whenever we visited, we were comfortable and could stay with Brian for as long as we wanted. They may not be present right now, but I'm sure the nurses that we have with us here could remind us that it is not very easy to have a sick person in hospital. Now, they may not, We'd also like to give a special thanks to Brian's oncologist, Dr. Sukumaran, and his favorite doctor, Dr. Jake, who was his orthopedic surgeon, and his plastic surgeon, Dr. Peter Riddle. He may not be here, but Dr. Jake made sure that Baba Brian and Mama Brian were comfortable, and also made sure that Brian was still keeping up with football games from wherever he was. We'd also like to give thanks to Dr. Ivan, the head of Flinders Private ICU, who made sure Brian and Elaine were allowed to visit Brian during the COVID restrictions. We want to appreciate Brian's close family members in Adelaide who worked with him throughout his treatment. Brian Kibichi and his wife, Roy, you are here. Brian was also here. And Roy's mom, Kate Kamau, Olga, Elaine's very good friend. They ensured that Elaine and Brian enjoyed homemade meals, and in particular Brian when he was unwell during his hospital admission. They also kept him company the many evenings that they were at the Flinders Hospital. The family would also like to appreciate special friends and family who traveled to Melbourne to be with Elaine from the time Brian rested. In particular, ningetaka kushukuru ama kusema Olga, yule msichana amekuwa hapa na Elaine, ndio tuweza kuongea naye mara ya kwanza wakati Brian alituaga. Kisha Roy na Brian wakakimbia pale kusaidia ile, kwa sababu ilibidi tutafute watu wa kukimbia kwa haraka zaidi waweze kuwa na ile. There are many friends and family who traveled to our Nairobi home and kept vigil supporting us in great ways. May the Almighty God abundantly reward you. We wish to thank Ambassador Nyambura Kamau, Ambassador John Gibbs, and former Ambassador Isaac Kabira, who ensured that Brian came home and was brought back home and in good time. So the family would like to appreciate you all as I have read. Lastly, mwisho kabisa, kamiti ya andalizi ile tulikuwa na Nairobi, nataka kuwashukuru nyinyi wote kwa sababu ya kuja siku ya leo tunapojitokeza kwa wingi. Tunashukuru sana. Mimi nimekuwa vice chairman, chairman wangu alikuwa anaitwa Paul Risho. Kwa niaba ya kamati yote tunawashukuru sana kwa kushirikiana nasi kwa pamoja kwa wingi, kushirikiana na jamii ya Bwana Maina na mtoto wetu Lane. Tunashukuru sana. Hatuwezi tena kusahau kushukuru mapadri wetu na siku ya leo. Tunashukuru sana na Mungu awabariki. Kwa nyinyi wote tuelekee nyumbani, ukarimu wa Bwana Maina hauna kifani. Tafadhali tuendeni nyumbani, tukishakulisha Brian tukule kitu pamoja. Asante sana na Bwana awabariki.
Asante sana Anthony kwa kupeana vote of thanks vizuri sana. Sasa kwa kufunga, nimetaka pia kuwashukuru kwa kuwa na sisi wakati wowote. Asante fathers for giving us this time to do what we need to do. Tunashukuru sana. And to the Mainas, we are very thankful for giving us the chance to serve you. We are very grateful that we are able to do that. Na kwa hiyo aliyokete toka asante sana kuweka mbele ya yule anaokuja kwa hanini. Asante sana. Thank you, Father.
God is good all the time. Sasa tutakuja kusaidia na padre. Mimi nitaanza. Kwa jina naitwa Reverend Joseph Kikutoikaka. Mimi nilizaliwa hapa Chuo Kikuu Katoliki la Nyeri, lakini kwa wakati huu mimi ni mwanafunzi Chuo Kikuu cha Vista. Sasa kuna mapadre wengine ambao watajitambulisha. Alafu kabla ya kutamatisha, tutamwomba padre mmoja wetu atokea kwa niaba yetu sisi wote. Karibu padre.
God is good. Tumeanza katikati. Tumeanza lugha hii. Hatukai, I know we are tired, we are just going to do it very, very briefly. Nitaintroduce vile tumeagree wapadri wa Nairobi. Ndio tumalize tu dakika moja. Maina, I don't know, and you'll explain to us later. Mimi sijui. Wale mapadri naona hapa wote. Wewe ndio wapendo wa apostles. Sisi ndio wapendo wa apostles seminary. Sisi tulikuwa shuleni. Vile tumekuja kukujua hatujui. Family is hatujui. Sisi hatujakaa kwa parokia, sisi ni walimu. Yule alikuwa mbele yangu ni Father Karaya. Father Karaya ndio huyo. Huyo ndio Father Karaya. Huyo ndio alikuwa mbele yangu, lakini sasa ni wa KDF jeshi. Huyo sasa. Hiyo ni jeshi. Baada yake nikaenda kule wa Apostles Seminary shule Father Wanyoike ndio. Haya. Baada yake lakini tulikutana na Father Isaac Jehia. Ndio. Sasa yule the current, the sitting one is the tallest Father Paul. Na nimemalizia.
Mungu ni mwema kila wakati. Kwa mapadri wa jimbo la Nyeri wako na mema kwa kuzungumzia. Naitwa Father Moses Mushiri, nafanya kazi katika parokia ya Kanja na nasema pole kwa familia na mpo pamoja nami katika sala. Mungu awabariki.
God is good. Every time. I'm Father James Wangai. I'm working at Kanisha Catholic Parish, Uriah, Shinga. And I once served here as a parish priest the year 2012-2013. I encountered this family, Godfrey and Carlos Maina's family. And since then, I've been my friends. And I've worked with me in the journey as I was a student. And I've worked with them during this time. Brian became sick. We are great friends. To the family, we say, may the good Lord grant you courage, strength, and consolation. And for our dear son, Brian, we say, may the good Lord grant him kind of meet us in his kingdom. Thank you.
Father George Ikuwa Gatara, mzaliwa wa Madera kule juu, hapo kwa gate ya Katina University, Maina hapa, sabari nyumbani hapo, kule Kakoshi. Nafanya kazi St. Paul's Seminary Nyeri, kule Madera. Karibuni sana, naleta vijana nyoroshe, ikae na wao, wakae vizuri. Asante sana.
God is good, and all the time. God is good. Watu wa Mungu, God is good, and all the time. Yeah, even in this situation, God is good. Kwa majina, I'm Reverend Father John Wanjoki Nyawera. Mimi ni mzaliwa wa just hapa Kieni. Presently working in Mukureni Parish. Mukureni Parish is a neighboring parish to this parish. And I want to say that to the family, poleni sana, and may God console you. Thank you, and God bless you.
God is good, and all the time. I am Father John Kuria. I belong to the Opus Dei family, and I work mainly in Nairobi, in different apostolates that we have there. And I'm here because I know Godfrey, and we have come to accompany you and your family and friends in this tough moment. I was asked to speak on behalf of the priests, but I know even if I speak here the whole evening and the whole day tomorrow, it will not be enough to fill the gap, the void that Brian has left in your hearts. So all I can give is 2 pieces of advice. Our preacher already alluded to it. 2 ideas that hopefully will console you. The first is that life is changed, not ended. Brian has gone before us. So I hope you will all look forward to the day that you will see him again, the day that you will embrace him. Then the second idea that can help console all of us, and especially you, his father, mother, and sister, are the good memories. I was impressed to hear some of the things that were said about Brian. If all parents would speak about their sons the way Godfrey, you spoke about your son, this country would be a different country. Our work as priests would be so beautiful. So keep those memories, nurture them, and when you feel you miss it, remember the good times, and that will help you move forward. I think actions speak louder than words, and the presence of all these priests, I think, is eloquent enough to tell you what we think about you, about your family, and about Brian. So may you be consoled, and we continue working together. God bless all of us.
Thank you so very much. We do minister our heartfelt gratitude to you all. I now kindly request you to stand on your feet for the final benediction.
Aderuagai ukrai. Araika mwathani amukirai moyo wa mutigaire. Uti Brian uria atukite kumagaria. Mutware kuri uria uri iguru muno. Kristo uria ugwitite Brian ni akwamukire. Nao araika ni magutware githuri-ini kia Ibrahimu ona mamukire muoyo waku mautware kuri uria uri iguru muno. Mwathani tiga gutwira ndungata yaku tondu gutire mundu mutheru mbere yaku o tiga athengereirio mawihia make niwe. Nitwagucokeria ngatho ihinda-ini riri ni undu wa ndathimi iria umuhete guku thi. Uguo ni kuonanagia ubaririru waku kuri aria othe wendete. Nie nanie ndi muoyo ni ngwinina na ngetigira riria thino igoka guthingithio na mwaki. Muthenya ucio mururu, muthenya ucio ugakieha, muthenya ucio riria ugaiyika gucirithia thino na mwaki. Munengere Mwathani na utheru wa hindi ciothe numutheragie auruka uhoro nigutuike guvava itura iguru. Kuma muromo wa icua-ini arohuruka uhoro. Mwathani igua ihoya riakwa. Mwathani aroikara na inyuĩ. Nituhoe. We Ngai wiki wĩ tha na wohanagira mawĩhia. Turorete tuoka kuri we twĩnyihitie nĩ ũndũ wa muoyo wa mũtigaire ti Brian ũrĩa wathĩte athame thĩ ĩno ũmũthĩ. Ndũkamũneane moko-inĩ ma caitani ũrĩa tene na tene, no wathane amũkĩrwo nĩ araika aku atheru, atwarwo mbũtũ-inĩ cia atheru a ikenero. Na tondũ nĩ arakwĩhokete ona agagwĩtĩkĩra, tũma ndakanyariirwo nĩ maruo ma irĩhĩro-inĩ, no agĩe na ũtũũro ũtathiraga wa ikenero. Ũguo nĩguo twakũũria o rĩĩtwa-inĩ rĩa Kristo Mwathani witũ.
Nĩ wega na nĩ ngatho kahinda-inĩ gaka nĩ tũgwĩta MC nĩ wa mũtaratara ũcio ũngĩ wa kuma ihoyo gũgĩkinya harĩa tũkũhurũkia Brian Peter Gatungu.
Mũndũ ũrĩa gũkuua mũtharaba oke oe nĩguo gũgũtongoria na arĩa magũteithia gũkua mwĩrĩ oke nĩgetha mateithĩrĩrie. Harĩa thutha nĩ tũra request tũheo njĩra nĩgetha tũhote kuuma.
I still see you in the places we would go, like your face is painted on the walls. I've been trying to forget all the moments that we spent, 'cause now I do it on my own. Oh, you and I were like this summer, but now it's winter here on my own. If I would've known that you wouldn't be here anymore, I would've made the moments last a little longer.
Why not to dinner na nyimbo? Why to dinner na nyimbo?
Watch your step.
Huko.
Nitukuhoya we Ngai thĩ mũhoreri ma thĩinĩ wa rwendo na tha ciaku itathiraga garũra nduma ya gĩkuũ kũrĩ ũtheri na ũtũũro mwerũ. Onia ũmĩrĩru waku kũrĩ mũciĩ ũyũ wĩna kĩeha, ona ũtuĩke mũhonokia witũ ona hinya witũ. Tũrute kuma kũrĩ kĩeha na nduma ĩno ya ũmũthĩ na ũtũtware thayũ-inĩ wa ũtheri wa ũthiũ waku. Mũrũguo Mwathani witũ Yesu Kristo nĩahotire gĩkuũ na njĩra ya gũkua nĩ ũndũ witũ na agĩcokia ũtũũro nĩ ũndũ wa kũriũka gwake. Tũrerirĩria tũkamuona rĩngĩ, na rĩrĩa ũtũũro witũ ũgathira gũkũ thĩ, tũcokanĩrĩrio hamwe na ariũ na aarĩ a Ithe witũ kũrĩa maithori mothe makagirio mathire. Tũkũhoya ũguo thĩinĩ wa Mwathani witũ Yesu Kristo. Tũrĩ na wĩtĩkia thĩinĩ wa Yesu Kristo, nĩtũkũrehe na gĩtĩo mwĩrĩ wa Brian
niguo thikwo ni undu wa uhinyaru uria ukoragwo na andu othe. Rekei tuhoe twina witikia kuri Ngai uria uheaga muoyo kuri indo ciothe, niguo akariukia mwiri uyu muhinyaru autware ugima-ini na ngwataniro-ini ya theru. Ngai aromuhe ituiro ria tha na muohere mathahu make mothe. Kristo muriithi uria mwega aromutwara mucii-ini uria wa thayu, niguo ature na thayu hamwe na Ngai witu, na arogia na gikeno gitathiraga hamwe na Ngai witu, na mbere-ini ya Ngai muthamaki wa tene na tene ni gutuike guo. Ni utuhete witikia na njira ya kuriuka mwana waku oime kuri akuo. Ongerera wihoko witu ati Brian ni akagaya uturo thiini wa iriuka riake, na twakuhoya uguo thiini wa mwathani witu Yesu Kristo gutuike guo. Mwathani witu Yesu Kristo, nitui wega ati mithenya itatu iria waikarire mbirira-ini ni itumite mbirira ciothe cia Kristo aria magwitikitie ituike theru. Ningi nitui ati miri yao ni ithikitwo tiri-ini na ni kariuka ringi o ta uria we wariukire. Itikira ati Brian uyu uhurukite na thayu mbirira-ini ino o nginyagia muthenya uria we ukiri iriuko na uturo ukariuka na ukumio munene. Itikira ati hindi ino ature na utheri wa uthio waku we mwathani Yesu Kristo, uthamaki uria kuria uturaga tene na tene. Ngai ithe witu nitwagutigira Brian niguo umumenyerere na rwendo. Twina wirigiriro ati ni akariukio muthenya wa muthiro wa thi hamwe na aria othe manakua thiini wa Kristo, niguo ature na Yesu Kristo tene na tene. Nitwagucokeria ngatho ni undu wa ndathimi ciothe iria wanamuhe thiini wa uturo wake. Uguo niguo wonanagia ubaririri waku munene kuri ithui na ngwataniro iria twinayo hamwe na atheru othe thiini wa Yesu Kristo. Mwathani, igua mahoya maitu na wamukire Brian thiini wa uthamaki waku wa ikenero, na utuhotithie tutinanire kiha ni undu wa witikia murumu uria twinaguo nginyagia hindi iria tugacokanirira nake, hindi iria tugacemania na Kristo Mwathani na tuturanie nake tene na tene. Ngai ithe kihoti na wa tene na tene, igua mahoya maitu ni undu wa Brian uria urikitie gwita aturanie nawe. Umuhe utheri, gikeno na thayu. Arokinya mbere yaku athengeirio mawihia mothe na aturanie hamwe na atheru aku tene na tene, utheri-ini ucio werire Abrahamu na njiarwa ciake njihokeku. Umubaragire na rwendo na muthenya uria munene wa iriuko na utugani munene umuriukie hamwe na atheru aku. Umuohere mawihia make mothe na umuhe uturo utathiraga uthamaki-ini waku, na twakuhoya uguo ni undu wa Kristo mwathani witu. Urotwarwo ni araika nginya ikenero, na gwikinya kuo uthaganwo ni aira orage, na magutongorie utonyie mucii mutheru wa Yerusalemu. Araika aria aini makwamukire mwina Lazaro uria muthini, urogia na ukihuruko gitathiraga. Amen. Nie uriuko na ugima uria unjitikitie ona akorwo emuku ni agatura, na uria wothe wi muoyo unjitikitie ndagakua ori. We Mwathani, we Ngai mwenetha uria uhurukagia mioyo ya itikia aku, urathime irima riri na wathe muraika waku mutheru arirangire na Brian uturathikaho ohorerwo mauru mothe, nigetha ature hingo ciothe akenanagira na atheru aku tene na tene, ni undu wa Kristo mwathani witu ni gutuike.
Baba witũ ũrĩ igũrũ, wendo waku ũke, ũrĩa ũkwenda wĩkwo ũkũrĩtie. Tũhe mũthenya cia gũtũigana, au tuoere mawĩhia maitũ, ta ũrĩa tuohagĩra arĩa matwĩhĩtie, ndũkarĩ mũũru, au tũhonokie ũũru-inĩ na gũtuĩke guo.
Kuma mũromo wa icua-inĩ,
Ũrute Mwathani muoyo wake,
ũkahuruka ũhoro,
nĩguo tuĩke guo.
Rĩu nĩ tũgũikũrũkia mwĩrĩ. Ithuĩ tũtarĩ nawe tũrĩ ahũthũ, hinya witũ nĩwe Kristo. Kristo mwĩhoko witũ nĩ twagũthaitha Kristo. Hinya hinya hĩndĩ ciothe rĩrĩa tũrĩ gũkũ thĩ, hinya witũ nĩwe Kristo. Ikaraga ona ithuĩ hĩndĩ ciothe, hinya witũ nĩwe Kristo. Kristo mwĩhoko witũ nĩ twagũthaitha Kristo. Hinya hinya hĩndĩ ciothe rĩrĩa tũrĩ gũkũ thĩ, hinya witũ nĩwe Kristo. Nowe twĩkayagĩra, owe ũngĩtũigua, hinya witũ nĩwe Kristo. Kristo mwĩhoko witũ nĩ twagũthaitha Kristo. Hinya hinya hĩndĩ ciothe rĩrĩa tũrĩ gũkũ thĩ, hinya witũ nĩwe Kristo. Ikayagĩra, owe ũngĩtũigua, hinya witũ nĩwe Kristo. Kristo mwĩhoko witũ nĩ twagũthaitha, ũtũhe hinya wa hinya hinya hĩndĩ ciothe rĩrĩa tũrĩ gũkũ thĩ, hinya witũ nĩwe Kristo. Hinya witũ nĩwe Kristo. Mũndũ acokaga na mũciĩ-inĩ na tũgeni-inĩ, wagũthiĩ matu-inĩ, tũgaikarage cikaro iria twereirwo. Ũcio Ngai warĩkia gwĩta Ngai wa Israeli na Isaka na Jakubu twakũhoya. Ngai wa Kĩrĩnyaga, Ngai witũ mwene nyaga twakũhoya. No mũige arohurũka thayũ hamwe na theru aku. Thaithayaga arohurũka thayũ hamwe na theru aku. Thaithayaga arohurũka thayũ hamwe na theru aku. Arohurũka thayũ hamwe na theru aku.
Ũcio Ngai warĩkia gwĩta Ngai wa Isiraeli na Isaka na Jakubu twakũhoya. Ngai wa Kĩrĩnyaga, Ngai witũ mwene nyaga twakũhoya. No mũige arohurũka thayũ hamwe na theru aku. Arohurũka thayũ hamwe na theru aku. Arohurũka thayũ hamwe na theru aku.
Ngai Ithe na Mwana na Muoyo Mũtheru arohurukia muoyo wake na imere ya matu-ini. Ngai Ithe, Mwana na muoyo mutheru arokenia muoyo wake na mutarariko mwega wa matu-ini.
Watu wa familia tunawaomba wapewe mchanga na mapadri pia ili tuweze kutupa kwa pamoja.
Brian, ririkana obetwo na teri na ugacoka o teri-ini, no Mwathani ni akariukia muthenya wa iminero agutware uthamaki-ini wa matu-ini ni gutuike guo. Umanengere Mwathani kiroko gitathiraga na utheru wa ingo ciothe no matheragire arohuruka uguo. Umunengere Mwathani kiroko gitathiraga na utheru wa ingo ciothe umanengere arohuruka uguo gutuike guo.
Basi tunaomba wanafamilia wakishatupa mchanga tunawapea nafasi wanaondoka, na wale wengine hawajatupa vile vile wapewe nafasi ya kufanya hivyo hivyo. Wanakwaya, unaweza tupatia wimbo.
Ungepanda huko hapa utasabai. Songesha mtoto. Koro over 60. Anybody over 60, please come and kuja uweke mchanga. Andũ arĩa makĩrĩtie mĩaka 60. Over 60s, please. Nico. Okay, kama wameisha, si ndio? Haya, tuendelee sasa. Hamjambo tena. Naona kazi inaendelea vizuri, lakini ingekuwa vizuri kama tungeharakisha. Ndio naona mvua inangojea tumalize, lakini tusipomaliza haraka itakuja. Kwa hivyo naomba wanaume tukaribie, tusaidiane usiwachie wengine. Kila mtu anaweka kijiko 10 anawachia mwingine, ndio tufanye haraka. Na wale vijana tunaonaga wanasaidia, wanajua teknolojia ya kuteremsha mchanga, wakuje ndio tumalize. Asanteni.
Hombre,
Haya, naomba huwa yenye ni ya msalaba huwa ya mudarafa. Thank you. Tulete ya heart huwa ya gorona linengerwa aciari ake na no moke hamwe na sister yake.
Asante sana wazazi. We have one for Maine. Thank you, Elaine. Asante sana. Then we have one for uncles and aunties. Then we have one for the grandparents. Let's have the one for the grandparents, please. One for the grandparents. Asante sana. Asanteni sana. Then we have one for the friends. Yeah, one for the friends. Yes. Thank you for the friends. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Then we have one for the cousins. The committee. Then we have one for the committee.
Kila haiguru.
Kelea juu tu, hakuna shida. Tisa, kelea juu. Kelea juu hiyo nyingine. Sana. Ndio kamera. Sawa.
And that's all for the. Oh, there's another one.
For the display.
Asante sana. And sasa ni wale wako na the stems tunaweza weka tafadhali. Karibuni.
Tuka ini anu ne. Ada imah.
We mwathani Ngai ndĩkũhotire othe nĩ tũragũcokeria ngatho nĩ ũndũ wa irathimo ciaku thĩinĩ wa ũtũũro witũ. Thengio nĩ kĩheo kĩa ũtũũro kĩrĩa ũhete o ũmwe witũ, na thengio nĩ ũndũ wa kĩheo kĩa ũtũũro kĩrĩa ũratũhete kĩa Brian. Thengio nĩ mĩaka ũramũhete mĩaka 30 aratũũrania na ithuĩ. Thengio nĩ ũrĩa arahutirie na ũtũũro wake na tũngĩratũũria kĩu aratũhutirie nakĩo. Gũthiĩ na mbere kũũmĩrĩria mũciĩ ũrĩa oimĩte, aciari ake, ona ũrĩa maciaranĩirwo nake, ona arata ake a hakuhĩ. Tũgagĩkũũria ona ũthiĩ na mbere gũtũrathima mũndũ rita rĩake na gũtũteithie gũtũũra ũtũũro ũringaine na wendo waku thĩinĩ wa thĩ ĩno. Thengio nĩ ũndũ wa arĩa othe matemete itemi na njĩra ĩmwe kana ĩrĩa ĩngĩ thĩinĩ wa gũtũma mũthenya ũyũ ũtuĩke wa kũgacĩra. Thengio nĩ tha cia rũgendo ũheanĩte, ona mĩhang'o yothe na mĩbango yothe na njĩra ciothe ũhingũrĩte kuma hĩndĩ ĩrĩa Brian ahurũkĩire bũrũri ũcio wa kũraya, na ũgatũma maũndũ macio mothe matuĩke ma gũkinyanĩra na mũndũ tondũ nĩ igongona rĩrĩ. Twagũcokeria ngatho na twakũũria ũkorwo wĩ hamwe na ithuĩ, ona tũkĩrĩkia tũgĩcoka kumaga tũcoke na cikaro citũ ũtũhe tha cia rũgendo, ũtũranie na wega waku ũtũtambie ngima yaku njega. Tũragĩkũũria na kĩrĩa tũkũrĩa na tũkũnyua ũtuĩke wa gũcirathima, na tũrahoya ũguo nĩ ũndũ wa Kristo mwathani witũ. Arokumio Ngai thĩ na Mwana na Roho Mũtheru akĩrĩrĩra rĩu na hingo ciothe na mamũka na gũtuĩkĩria. Mwathani aroikara na inyuĩ. Kĩrathimo kĩa Ngai Ithe, Mwana na Roho Mũtheru tũmũkũũkĩre na gũtũũranagie na inyuĩ hingo ciothe. Tũmũkumie Yesu Kristo
Thank you. Asante sana Father. Sasa tumemaliza tuliyopanga ya kumlaza Brian, na sasa tunamwalika, tumeandaliwa kuna kitu chakula kule chini, kwa tutateremka, msiende. Familia ya Maina imewaandalia chakula. Rĩu twarikia mũbango wetu naguo mũndũ wa gũthika mwana witũ twendete mũno Brian, na rĩu tũkũria mũikũrũke tondũ family ya Maina nĩ mũrugĩire na nĩ marenda mũthiĩ mũrũme kĩndũ. So last but not least, we have come to the final part of what we are doing today, and we are inviting you to go down and have a meal. Father has prayed for the food, so let us to go down. Those who want to take photos, feel free. And I think CMA wanted to be the first. CMA, you want to take your photo, please come. So asanteni sana, mbarikiwe. Asante sana. CMA, please come.
Good.
Nani mwingine endelea group wants to take a photo? Haya, CWA. Unaona mvua inateremka. CWA. Haya, CMA, toe damu sasa. CMA, toe damu. CWA.
Tierra y México.
Yo me he quedado fungueni damu hapo.
Kia kidogo wawili. Ni wawili.
Picha
Could build a stairway and memories a lane, we'd walk right up to heaven and bring you back again. It broke our hearts to lose you, but you did not go alone, for part of us went with you the day God called you home. God looked around his garden and he found an empty place. Then he looked down upon the earth and he saw your precious face. He put his arms around you and he lifted you to rest. God's got